Hi guys and dolls, how are you? I hope you are well. Okay, so before I go into today's tirade, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just going to talk to you about what's on the dating sites, part 3. Mistakes people make on their profiles. My patience is like that big right now with the online bullshit. Okay, it's never ending. It's never gonna stop. That is the world we live in. That's the reality. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That is the world we live in. It's about games, playing people, having as much sex with strangers as humanly possible. You do have people a lot of people have so much emotional baggage that it is impossible for them to have a relationship. And when you read people's profiles, my God, the damage that has been sustained by them is like from the floor to the ceiling. Who the freaking hell wants to sign up for that shit right out the gate? She don't even know you, or he don't even know you, and they already got to witness you being, jacked up, and they haven't even met your ass yet. Why are you penalizing them? They haven't done anything to you. Okay? And we're going to get into that. Okay? So I deleted all the messages I had on there. Okay, let me talk to you about the so-called dating site called Our Time. It's for people 50 and up, okay? That site is all about money, 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 money. All of the sites are all about money, but, pay close attention, but some of them give you freebies until you sign up, until you decide, I don't want 4 or 5 freebies. I actually want all my options to be open, so far as reading all my messages, responding to all of them, seeing who viewed my page. You have to pay money for all that, but Hinge will give you some freebies per day. Our Time gives you freebies once in a blue moon, if and when they see fit, and they usually give you freebies for people you're not attracted to. People that look like your grandfather. I never had a desire to be with someone's grandfather, so that doesn't turn me on. Some people are like 60 something, they look like they're 80. That shit doesn't turn me on. I'm sorry, it does not. So Hinge is all about money. I don't have to pay money to meet a decent person. Actually, you could meet a person for free if they even talk to you. I have had a couple of my guy friends tell me that you're intimidating to guys because you're so pretty. And I said, what does that have to do with anything? I'm still a human being. They're like, it just intimidates guys, which is kind of ridiculous because there are beautiful women who have men, but obviously their men weren't, maybe they were terrified when they talked to them. I don't know. But my patience is wearing thin. So I removed all my even the guys that I really liked that I had messaged that didn't bother messaging me back. I just unmatched all of them on Hinge. So when you delete the conversation that you wrote to them on not Hinge, sorry, on our Time, when you delete those messages, it unmatches the person. But it doesn't. They don't call it unmatched. They just say your connection and your messages are deleted now or whatever. So it's basically the same as unmatching them. I don't have to plead for you to pay attention to me. I don't have to send you multiple messages. You know what? I've been alone my whole life. The idea of being alone the rest of my life can be daunting just because it doesn't have to be that way. But if I have a choice between people with super mental baggage and or narcissists, malignant narcissists with sociopathic tendencies, I have no choice but to be alone because I will not put up with that. Okay? Why are you wearing makeup? Who are you trying to impress? What's his name? What's her name? Who you're cheating on me? I know you're cheating on me. 9 times out of 10, that person's sleeping with everybody in town, but they're blaming it on you. You know what? If those are the fucking choices that you have, be alone or be condemned the rest of your life, or neglected, no eye contact, no ability to communicate, because that is everywhere you look. Man can't communicate. Man can't communicate. But they ain't got no goddamn problem trying to seduce you out of your goddamn clothes. All of a sudden, the house is clean, the kids are bathed, the homework is done, the grass is cut, trash is out because he wants to wet his wiener. So that's manipulation. That's what I get to choose from? No. I have my closest friend here in town. We're not in a relationship. We tried it a long time ago. It didn't work because I have a strong personality. He has a strong personality. That's not going to work. We're like 2 sticks of dynamite. Blah, freaking fibro, screw you. Anyway, mental fog and all that. So, we have each other so far as friendship. Nobody can break a friendship up, period. They're not. So I'm technically not alone. Your friends are a hell of a lot more reliable than your goddamn partner. Partners suck. They make your life miserable. They are passive aggressive. They have baggage that they refuse to deal with. They have anger towards their ex-wife, and she's still playing them until the kids are grown and the damage is done. The damage goes deeper and deeper and deeper. The longer you got to pay child support to her, there's always going to be some kind of drama. She likes to fight and argue. And it's just a goddamn mess. If you have a choice between avoiding all of that and having a quiet life, but you're alone, give me a quiet life, because I don't like Jerry Springer. I don't. I don't want to deal with your psychotic ex. Bad enough you laid down with her and made kids with her, and I got to deal with the mistake that you made because I had to deal with her. And men being detached, you know, you know, you're afraid to be alone, but you technically are alone because nobody can deliver anyway. So you are alone. What's the difference? It should not be daunting. I think that's just your mind playing tricks on you. There are women who were married, they got divorced, or their husbands died, and they had enough with that crap, and they're single the rest of their life, and they're okay with that. They got their kids, they got their grandbabies, they're good. Is it ideal? No, but having a crappy partner, which is what you're going to choose from nowadays, it's not a matter of if the person has baggage, how much baggage do they have, okay? Yeah, no, no, screw you, screw y'all. I ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm just tired of playing games. So anyway, mistakes people make on the profiles, part 2. Blurry ass pictures. You know your picture's blurry. You ain't blind. You knew when you put it on your site that it was blurry as hell, and you didn't bother to fix it. Nor did you get another picture. How long does it take to go, ching, take a picture and send? How long does it take to do that? 2 minutes. Do you see what I mean? Nobody wants to put any freaking effort in. Everybody wants the benefits of putting a relationship in, the work in. They want the benefits, but they don't want to put the work in. No. No! That's not going to work. Only having one picture, have more than one. There's no excuse for it. Everybody got their damn face in their phone all the time. Anyway, they're in their phone constantly. Don't tell me you can't take more than one picture. It's just stupid. You could have a stranger take a picture of you. I mean, you see what I mean? Nobody wants to make the goddamn effort. I'm sick of it. I am this close to taking both of those apps. Well, I have to close the accounts. Close the account. Whatever, delete the apps. My life will go back to being quiet without the damn games, because I just can't. I cannot handle the lack of ability. I mean, not ability. Well, lack of ability to have a relationship too, but their lack of availability for whatever the hell the reason is. I'm done. I don't have time. My patience is wearing thin by the second, by the hour, by the day, by the. It won't be another month. I mean, I will know when I've had it, and I delete everything. I mean, close my accounts, because if you just delete the app, obviously you still have an account with them and whatever. So I will close the accounts, freeze them, whatever. And I'm not going to pay money because a site is too worried about getting money and they're less concerned about matching you up. So they want the best of both. They want the best of everything too. They want all the money while, you know, you may or may not meet someone you care about. We don't really give a shit. We got money. Screw you and them. Anyway, pics with only your upper body showing. If that person shows their entire body, you should too. There's no reason for you to hide it. And yes, I have been through people hiding their body for a reason. Meet them in person, and he looks like he's been pregnant for 4 years. His stomach enters the room a half an hour before he does. Why are you trying to hide that, you son of a bitch? You're hiding it because you're sneaky. Being obese is not where the problem is. The bigger problem is the fact that you're hiding it. That's a character flaw. Don't play games with me, damn it. Men who were married. Oh my God, are you serious right now? Men who claim to have been married and they're wearing their wedding ring in their pictures on a dating site. What's wrong with you? Maybe they're still married. Anyway, moving right along. When asking on a dating site what would be a good date, because some sites ask you, they start a question, you finish it, okay? So the site will say, a good date for you would be, and then you fill it in. Every person who chose that question to answer chose something that they like to do. Hunting, fishing, camping, bowling. Did it ever occur to you that there's another person in this? Did that ever occur to you? Or are you being a typical man? It's all about me. That ego is bigger than Texas. Not all men act this way. Thank you very much. They don't. But come on. Ugh. Anyway, it isn't always about you. How about asking that person what would they like to do? Let's try that. Hey, I know I'm just meeting you. What kind of things do you like to do? Well, I like Italian food. I like Hey, I know a great Italian restaurant. That's what you do. My God, do I have to hold y'all's hand and teach you how to do that? Yes, I do. I answered my own question. Jesus, what the hell? I'm still puzzled by the severely bushy and wayward beards and scraggly haircuts. I'm still puzzled by that. And it gets worse. You've got Rip Van Winkle. I mean, your appearance basically is saying, I don't give a crap about how I look. I don't care how I come off to you. This is me, and that's it. Now, although I don't date black men, I noticed that black men usually, not always, usually they know how to clean this up. They know how to cut it and, you know, make a little thing here and da-da-da-da, you know, whatever. They know how to snazz their appearance up. Black men are good at that, and Latino men are good at that. You're not going to see too many of them looking all... Okay, they usually got it going on. They got a swagger about them. They know how to dress. They know how to walk. They know how to talk. They know how to keep their appearance neat and clean. But country guys and white guys, a lot of them, you have entered a whole new world. All right? Ugh, God. Lack of interest in getting a date even though they're on a dating site. They want a pen pal. They want to use the dating site as a social group. Some want an occasional pen pal. One guy actually said that. Casual friendships, a pen pal, something like that. You don't know what the word dating means? But then again, if they don't know how to clean up their appearance, which is basic hygiene, of course they don't know what dating means. One guy said on his profile, don't be surprised. Okay, here was the question. The site asked him this question. Don't be surprised if. Well, he chose that to respond to, because in some sites you can choose which one you want to, answer. So don't be surprised if. And then it says, I don't return your phone call. Next. He's telling you right out the gate he don't care. Okay, some bitch, no problem. One guy said he doesn't like talking. How are you supposed to get to know this person? Through sign language? And you wonder why I will be determined to be alone, because I'm not flat out refuse to deal with this shit. There's too much garbage out there and very few treasures. That's the reality. People can deny it if they want to. Deny it twice every day and 3 times on Sunday. That's the reality. Your quality of good people that don't have a lot of baggage is 0 to none. I ain't got time for it. I love kayaking. That's my man. Me and nature, that's my man. Never disappoints me, ever. Okay. Profiles with tons of negativity. One guy said, okay, so the question on the site was, one thing that I regret is, he chose to answer that. Do you see my face? He regrets marrying an attorney. All of us, there's 2 categories. 2 categories of people. People that do the hurting, like the person I was involved with in the summer, if you want to call him a person. He likes to hurt people. He gets off on it because he's a malignant narcissist. He is a malignant narcissist with sociopathic tendencies. He is very detached from other people's pain. His ex-wife is dead and he don't give a flying rat's ass. He is completely unfazed by it because she didn't end his life, so he doesn't care. That's a sociopath. Anyway, so you're either hurting people or you've been on the receiving end of hurt. So why is there so much negativity on your page? So there would not just be one negative comment, multiple. I'm honest, you need to be the same. You know, I drink occasionally. If you have an alcoholic problem, don't even talk to me. On the same profile. If you have to think twice about if you're mentally stable, pass me up. Which of those comments do you think is a turn on? You're wearing a t-shirt and advertising to the world, I've been dogged by everybody. I hope you don't do the same, because I'm going to give you a list of things I don't want you to do. Is this a job interview or what? Requirements are, don't be an alcoholic. Well, shit, that should be a no-brainer. Whew. A couple guys' profiles said, I hate liars. Don't be psycho. I don't tolerate alcoholics. I've been burned before, all of which is a massive turnoff. There are 2 categories, hurting others or being hurt. Those of us on the receiving end of the hurt have scars too. We don't try to wear them on our t-shirts though. Stop that. Get some therapy. Do self-healing work through therapy. And then come back to the dating site. Because your silly ass don't need to be on there. I've been hurt before. Well, what makes you any different from anybody else who's been hurt? People are still hopeful regardless of being hurt. Nothing that you said is a turn on. Don't be crazy. Don't be a drunk. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't be a hater. Don't be argumentative. Don't be bringing me drama. I've seen all of that on there. Next, 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 and next. We all been hurt. So what's your goddamn point? Listen. Listen. I'm telling you right now, the clock is ticking before I'm done. The clock is ticking. Now, God works in mysterious ways. Grandma always said that. But I'm here to tell you, my patience is almost gone. When I erased all my comments today and unmatched everybody, that's when I knew that I was, yeah, I'm at the end of the line. It's only going to be a matter, I don't even know what the time frame is going to be before I'm totally done with dating sites, okay? What will happen is, because I've been through this before, people will save your phone number, and then 6 months to a year from now, they'll text you out of no damn where, okay? Hey, how you doing? And they know my name, and I'm like, fine, who are you? Oh, I met you on a dating site. What dating site? Don't get on my nerves already. Okay? What dating site? Oh, so-and-so. What's your name? So now I got to be an investigator. I said I would have to tell them, refresh me on who you are. Because they may, let's just be honest, some of them might be decent, which is unlikely. But let's just pretend for the sake of fantasy that some of them are decent. They may have been in a long-term relationship that they are no longer in. Or whatever the case is. They finally got a divorce, or whatever the case may be, and they're actually ready. But why would you save my number for like 6 months to a year? That's very strange. I don't know. They might have been in a long-term relationship. They might have hopefully, ideally, would have been in a situation where they've been single long enough from that relationship that they're ready. They've started their healing. They're doing their healing. They're working through their healing. And in the meantime, simultaneously, they might be getting to know someone else, although I wouldn't advise that. Depending on the amount of damage that you've been through, that'll determine how much time you need on your own by yourself before you get with someone else. So, I don't know. It's bizarre, though. They talk to you out of no damn where. I had to pull your leg to get you to talk to me. You never did talk to me, and then you come out of nowhere. But then it also makes you wonder, if they're with you, do they save other people's numbers in case it doesn't work out? Or are they talking to you simultaneously? So it's creepy no matter how you look at it. It's kind of weird. Okay? So, yeah, I'm running out of patience. The clock is ticking. So I will keep you guys posted. I will let you know when I'm finally off of there for good, because I've already deleted I've closed my accounts with all the sites except for Hinge and Our Time. So those are the only two remaining, and they're hanging on a string. I don't have time for it. I just don't. We're not getting any younger. People think they got the rest of their life or they're never going to die. So I got until I'm 100 years old to finally pick a date. Well, I'll tell you what, God dang it. Let me know how that works for you. In the meantime, I'm still going to be having a relationship with myself. I will still do self-inventory on myself every day, because that's our responsibility. I will bring my boat out. I haven't done it yet, and the one day that was a gorgeous day to go, I didn't, and I should have. I'm kicking myself because that was one of the few days the sun actually came out, and it was freaking gorgeous out. So I kind of regret that I didn't go that day. And we're in November, so I'm hoping that I get another day like that pretty soon, and I will have to take advantage of it and stop acting dumb. But anyways, you guys take care. Love you. Mwah. Take care. Be cool like ice cubes. Talk to you next time.